I'm here to tell a story about my younger sister. On Friday, they didn't call us on Friday, but they said it happened on Friday. So on Friday, they said she assisted the gatesman to open the gates. So they said she assisted the gatesman in opening the gates after receiving drugs from a pharmacy that supplies drugs for the hospital. She works at Safe Place Medical Center, GURK Road, Elios, Port Harcourt. So she said she was on duty that night and she happens to receive the drugs from the pharmacy that came to supply the drugs. And the gate man was not on duty. He opened the gate, but he was not around to assist in closing the gate for after the clients finished supplying the drugs. He said he was going to turn on the jet. So after receiving the drugs from the pharmacy, and the pharmacy wanted to leave, and he was honking. So instead of her to just allow the man to honk and honk until whenever the gate man comes to open the gate, she decided to assist in opening the gate. And because it rained that Friday, the floor was slippery. After opening the gate for the man, he drove out. She closed the gates and she slipped and fell. The gate fell on her. So it took some time before the gate man came out from the gen house, saw her and raised an alarm because, of course, she could not shout for help. So he came, raised an alarm, and some person came to help him raise the gate up and drew her out. She said they took her to the accident and emergency ward, and then they took her in there with a stretcher. And that night they gave her injection, just that injection they gave her that night. And when she regained consciousness the next morning, she had to call my elder sister and ask her to bring clothes and food for her. Though she used her colleague's phone to call my elder sister and asked to bring clothes and food for her. And when they called me, I thought it was something mild, maybe just a scratch. Then since she's in the hospital, they are going to take care of her. The accident happened in the hospital premises. But when I made a video call, I saw how bad it was. I had to rush down to the hospital where she was. I got there and I asked the necessary questions. What has been done towards her so far? They said they gave her drugs and they gave her injections. So I asked, this girl is in pain, her face was all swollen and all. So something as heavy as that gate fell on her, at least you carry out a scan or an x-ray just to ascertain that there is no fracture or broken bones or even internal bleeding and all that. They said the hospital MD did not approve for any other thing apart from the drugs she recommended that they should administer on her. I stayed with my sister all through that Saturday because they said the MD will still come, but the MD came to check up on her that Saturday morning, and that she said she was going to come back at least to see her. So my siblings and I stayed back so we could at least see the MD and have a one-on-one talk with her. So let's know the damages that had been done or how far they've gone in taking care of my sister. But the MD did not come that Saturday. And no other person, no doctor came apart from the nurses, which happens to be her colleagues, that were coming to administer the drugs morning, afternoon, and evening. Towards the evening, one of the doctors resumed that evening and saw her, and he didn't examine her. He just asked her where she was feeling pains. She explained. He asked her what happened. She explained again. He said okay, and he left. He didn't come back again. He didn't prescribe anything, no drip, no. He didn't even tell us, okay, we'll have to run a scan or carry out an x-ray to be sure that nothing is wrong with her. He just left, and that was it. He didn't come back again all through that Saturday. And of course, I've already asked them the measures they've taken, and they said it's just only the drug that they will give to my sister. And my sister is in pain. She was in pain, and seeing her the way she didn't sleep all through that Saturday because I stayed back with her at the hospital. She was crying, wailing. I had to carry her